Hello, ladies and gentlemen, back there, Jen Beltine, LA like. Welcome back. Welcome to Omnicrom. No, welcome back to Medieval Resurrection for the PSP. And yeah, we're back to a new level, Pools of the Ancient Dead. In the last part, we finished the Enchanted Forest, but we unfortunately released the Shadow Demons. So that's a bit of a drag. Hopefully we're able to,
Pools of the Ancient Dead.
Fix this
You
situation.
didn't know the Ancient Dead played pool, did you? Ah, everyone has to have a hobby, you know.
Yeah. Thank God I decided to do this. Okay, real quick to explain. I spent a little bit of time off screen, slightly grinding a bit. Not completely. I spent some time getting some gold and some health, either by going to certain small levels so that way I could repeat them and, just be able to get their gold. And also, I also did that for certain other levels, but mainly I just, mainly just went around and got gold and health just to replenish myself. Because, I can never be topped off, honestly. So yeah, I spent some time doing that a little bit before I went to this place. So keep that in mind.
The bridge collapsed. Now we need to find other way to get over river. Some days I don't know why we bother getting out of crypt.
Because we need to save the world? Seriously, what are you thinking? What are you thinking now? Really wish there was a secret over here, but no, there isn't. I will say, considering the change mechanics of the fact that, if you fall in, not a full health bottle is taken away, at least it's slightly more forgiving. So that way this area or this level isn't as annoying as it was in the original game. Well?
Recognize this wasteland, Sir F?
Yes.
It's here that you led troops into battle 100 years ago to the day. If I'd known you were coming, I'd have bought you a cave. Death still trawls this sad, boggy marsh.
Literally.
Filled with the bodies of the slaughtered. Actually, thinking about it, one of them was you, wasn't it? Oops, me and my good pal.
Oddly enough, I think he means literally, because there's literally death right here. Anyway, we gotta help him.
St. Dan, ciao. You're not doing it all badly. But there's still much to do if Zarak and his hellish Phasgul's are to be vanquished. I can ferry you on from here, but first, you must help me. My new robotic assistant, Mechadeth, has just blown up. I'd sent him off to clear up this battlefield when suddenly there's an almighty bang, and machine parts are raining down everywhere. I knew I shouldn't have bought second-hand. Do me a favor and gather up the pieces, would you? I've got to go and fill out a warranty card.
Okay.
Oh, and while you're at it, if we're ever going to leave, I'll need you to release my boat. It's around here somewhere, locked up in a boathouse. I don't know. You miss one repayment and they impound your whole livelihood.
Yep. So we gotta help Death rebuild his intern that he said he was going to get, Mechadeth. And also free his boat. Which, yeah, is right there. So I have to free it. Real quick to explain, certain enemies in this place cannot be killed through conventional means. I literally have to do that. Literally beating them up. Or pushing them into the bog. So, at least it's quick, somewhat. Originally, in the original game, the stepping stones or places for the bog were really, really thin and slippery. So you could fall off very easily. They changed that so that way you don't actually fall in as easily as you would in the original. There we go. I think it's technically quicker to do the whole whack, 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 whack multiple times. Although I'm not sure. Okay, look. Yeah, okay, good. That's how you know how many parts of the Mecha Death you've collected. You need 6 parts. So, there you go. Take that, fools! At least most enemies die in one hit once they reach the bog. Ha! Take that! You know, this really doesn't look more like a bog and kind of reminds me more of a swamp. Thankfully, though, there's no ogres here, so there's that positive. No offense to Shrek, I'm just saying, like, it would have been... Like, I'm pretty sure in this fantasy world, ogres really wouldn't have been friendly. Anyway.
Incoming!
In this area, they have cannonballs, or... I think there's just rocks falling from the sky. I just know they're not friendly rocks. Okay, let's see. Okay, another part of Mecha Death found. I could have sworn I actually got a certain weapon by this point. Maybe me finding that weapon didn't make it so I found it right now? I don't know. Jesus. It really shouldn't have taken me that long to beat that thing. Usually these things die off really quickly. Ha! Made you collide through the physics. Or made you collide through physics and then made you... You get the point. I made him fall in through the fence. Yeah, by the way, I think this stops them from launching catapults toward you. At least I feel that's the case. Okay, just double checking. By the way, I do need this next rune, but guess what? Okay, whatever.
Coming!
Okay, thank God. I don't know why that suddenly came up, like this little mini game. But whatever, at least it doesn't use your actual arrows.
Hello, stranger. What can I sell you today? A nice bit of schmatter?
Also, shouldn't a ballista technically be like a large bow? Like a large crossbow that basically only fires like once every other 10 hours or so? Like, you'd think they'd do that, but I guess they were being merciful and saying, we're just gonna make it so it's just a slow firing thing instead of... Or it's a fast, rapid fire thing instead of the other way around. Okay. Jesus, thank Christ. Okay, yeah, so killing off these enemies will immediately get you out of the bog, though unfortunately it won't open this gate yet. Actually, hold up. I need to get the... need to open this gate somehow, so I'll do it this way. There's Mechadeth's torso, chest, thingy. Whatever you want to call it. In my original playthrough of this game, yeah, this area had a lot of slowdown. Hurry up and die. Jesus, calm down. Jesus, this game didn't have this much slowdown the first time we played it.
Brandon, we're about to be rear-ended.
Sorry I couldn't catch that fully, but there you go. It literally created an entrance for us. So that's pretty cool. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, another mecha death part. Do I have all of them? Let me see. Yep, I have Mechadeth fully completed. Now all I need to do is get his boat unfixed, unstuck, and, you know, just come back to him. Although there's a bit of a catch. Yay, a catch. You'll see what I mean as soon as we do it. There we go. I was thinking like, okay, I think that's what this does. It literally creates a bridge. Okay, thank God. Okay. Let's get to the boathouse and unlock his boat. Because by God, I just want to get out of here already. Not a very long level, but by God, is it kind of annoying at sometimes. But still, it's quick at least. It's a lot easier than the previous, like the actual original level this was based on. Okay, all I need to do is cut off the ropes for this boat, and that's it, really. Don't need to push it, thank God, it goes by itself. And here it is. It literally looks like a coffin, like a boat. That makes sense, though. It is a ferry towards the afterlife, so... Oh, I will say, just in case if I don't die, like, I'm pretty sure I might die. If I don't die, there is some particular line that happens in which, if you die, Dan will immediately have this weird, like, red zoom in on himself where the screen turns red. I think it's in reference to the whole previous game, or the original game, where if you die, or in any way die, like, you know, get rid of your life bottles on screen, there's this weird, like, black and red skull thing that comes onto your screen whenever you die. I think it's reference to that, but Death says, like, Dan, you know the procedure, get on. It's kind of sad, honestly, when you think of it like that. It's kind of like, literally kind of sad the way it sounds, and the way it's portrayed. If I die, I'll showcase it, but just in case if I don't, I just wanted to mention that. He's like, I might as well mention it now. And no, I'm not bragging that I might not die, I just know of the BS that's gonna come next, and may be able to handle it. Depends.
Dan. Step on the boat. You know the procedure.
Talk to me. All right, I need to show him Death. Here, let me take him out of my pocket.
Well done, Dan. Excellent work. parts collected, boat free. Your can-do attitude is an inspiration to all. Now, what do you want to hear first? Bad news or bad news?
There's no good news?
No. There's nothing you'd technically call good news as such.
Yeah.
Bad news it is. Zarok has pulverized King Peregrine's castle and released a river of molten lava that bars your way to the entrance. Bad news too. The sequel, if you like. I can't ferry you there. I only take souls on one-way journeys. It's a clause in my insurance, so I could ferry you there, but you'd be stranded in no man's land. But apart from that, everything's great.
Wait, Dan! As my people say, there's more than one way to mount a camel. Legend tells of a suit of fireproof armor hidden on Dragon Island. If we get our sweaty little paws on it, we could walk through the lava.
Yeah.
Dad, your little talking worm is right. Good luck, my brave but somewhat idiosyncratic team of adventurers. I'll take the boat upstream and wait for you by the ruins. Maybe point the icy finger of death at a heron or something, I don't know. Sometimes I think this job lacks the creative spark.
Yeah.
The Hall of Heroes. Sorry. What can I tell you? Your name's not on the list. I'm just messing. In you go.
I will say, it is a familiar voice. You can tell, like, Death and the narrator sound the same. But at least they have different mannerisms to a degree. So at least I can give credit for that. Let's see. But yeah, we have to go to Dragon Island and deal with the Dragon King. What makes him so kingly? Well, he can give us a plate armor. Dragon plate armor that literally makes us immune to fire. And lava. Anything heat related. Oh boy. I'll explain why I'm, like, groaning at that when we get to it. But let's get to this. This weapon I actually kind of like, honestly. And you'll see why.
Hey, Fortescue! Blood Moneth Skull Cleaver won't talk with you! So why you spell it Fortescue, foolish western fool? What Blood Moneth Skull Cleaver want to know is, if this Zarok so bad, how come you get go back slaughter him, huh?
I got resurrected,
Why
man.
you, Fortescue, you who catch foot on grass like girl in chase scene, twist the ankle and shot, dad, straighten eye by harrow, squish, gurgle, without blood of enemy on hands, eh?
Hang on a minute, yeah.
Still, I'm not bitter. Here, I'll lend you my battle axe. She thirsts for blood as much as I. Don't worry, she not hurt you, girly girl.
Thank you. So yeah, a battle axe. And it's literally in the ranged weapons, because guess what? This battle axe can act like a freaking boomerang. No, I am not lying. It's literally a boomerang. Yeah, I don't think, like, the charge throw really does anything different, but at least it's something. I will say, at least this battle axe can still be used as a melee weapon as well as a charge weapon. But unlike the, what do you call it? Unlike the spear, which really has a simple combat of, you know, poking, and that's it. This actual battle axe has some, you know, maneuvers that I like. I like the 360 cover maneuver here. And also, like, the combo of, you know, 1, 2, hitting the, like, you know, the strong attack when you hit the end of it, does that. You know, the whole spin attack, or small spin attack. But this is a pretty cool weapon, honestly. I like it. But that guy, Skull Cleaver, I will admit, I kind of prefer his, you know, his original rendition, where he was some type of Spanish, I don't know, Spanish sort of person. I'll play a clip of how he sounded in the original.
10,000 courses, Fortescue. I bet money you be back pushing all daisies by now.
here he sounds like a, you know, a Viking-esque person, at least to some degree, which isn't bad, but I prefer, you know, the original one. So that's one performance. I'm a little bit like saying like, okay, yeah, I kind of like the original better than this, but it's still a good, you know, performance either way. So anyway, yeah, this is the end of this episode of Medieval. I'm sorry this one's short, like a couple of the other ones, or at least a certain other one, but you know, there's not really another level I can go to after this. And I kind of forgot that it'd be this short. But anyway, after I'm done with this, after this level, we'll be dealing with another level, trying to get a ship to Dragon Island, and then getting the plate armor from there. But we'll deal with that when we deal with that. I'll see y'all next time for the next video. Until then, sayonara my bots. Take care.